Alrighty folks, it's time for another no BS video. This is taking the hub off of a 99 Silverado, which we have here, but it's the same application for a GMC, Cadillac, full-size, Chevrolet, Yukon, Silverado, Sierra, Suburban, you know the drill, all the same shit. Anyway, this is a video on how to do it without taking the CV axle out. And these are really all the tools you need. We got a 15mm wrench, we got a 250 Torx, we got our impact with, I think this is a 36, but I think it's supposed to be a 35 for the spindle nut. It was kind of loose, but it took it off. We got a, what is this? 19mm on the Milwaukee ratchet. We've got a hammer and we have a chisel. So first thing you do is you take your caliper off. That's going to be your 250s over there. Take those two out, and then you take your the bracket for the caliper off with the 19mm. Boom, done. And then you take your impact and you pull this nut off here for the CV axle to attach to the hub. Like I said, if you got a badass impact, it'll take care of it. If not, sometimes you got to drop the wheel down onto the ground, hold it still, and then take a breaker bar to it. And then you take a 15mm wrench and you take them back here to these 3 bolts. 1, 2, and 3. Now, the top one is the tough one because you've got real small amount of working space here with this ball joint bolt in the way, but you're still able to do it just with a little bit of finesse. And then after that, you just take your handy dandy hammer, beat around this. Oh, one thing I did forget is the cap. That's what the chisel's for. This cap's on here. You gotta kind of work your way around it until it pops off so you can get access to this nut. But then after that, all your hammer's for is to beat this thing around until it comes off. And then, boom, there you go, it's off. This thing has 330,000 miles on it. So, and it doesn't look like it's ever been replaced before. So you can trust me in saying that this is probably as hard as it gets. And I'm maybe 15 minutes into this. So you can be here if you've got a couple of good impacts. This is the Milwaukee 1/2 inch. This is the 3/8 inch ratchet, which I do love. It's got the XC 6.0 and that's got the XC 8.0. Lots of braking torque. I love them. But yeah, man, that's all it takes. And then just put it right back together the way it was. Make sure you use your red Loctite on these. You don't want those coming off. Same for this one here. And then you just slam it back together the same way you took it off. Easy peasy.